reality of what happened. But I wasn't making excuses, I was explaining how relationships actually work in the real world. People have emotional and physical needs, and when those needs aren't being met at home by their partner, they naturally find ways to meet them elsewhere. That's just basic human psychology and behavior patterns. The breaking point came when he started digging into my past relationships again, because apparently ruining our present wasn't enough punishment. Not content with analyzing every current interaction I had, he had to go back and examine every relationship I'd ever mentioned to him. He found some old message threads on my social media, nothing recent or relevant, just old conversations from years ago with guys I'd worked with at various points. But suddenly those became evidence of some supposed pattern of inappropriate behavior, like having a social life and staying friendly with former coworkers somehow makes me a serial cheater or something equally ridiculous. It was honestly insane, the connections he was making. He even went so far as to look up some of these guys online, found out which ones were married or in serious relationships back when we'd been involved, then he had the absolute nerve to lecture me about helping people cheat and being complicit in breaking up families, as if I was supposed to do detailed background checks on every guy who showed interest in me, like their relationship status was somehow my responsibility to police and monitor. That's when I realized I was dealing with someone who fundamentally didn't understand how the real adult world actually works. The end came about 3 weeks ago, and honestly, it was the most unfair and manipulative thing I've ever experienced in a relationship. Phoenix had been acting strange for several days, not angry or upset anymore, just eerily calm and detached, like he'd made some major decision about our future that he wasn't sharing with me. I should have recognized the warning signs when he started asking me these loaded questions about complete honesty and what I really wanted from our relationship moving forward. Red flags everywhere. But I actually thought maybe he was finally ready to move past all the drama and negativity, to work on rebuilding what we had together. Maybe he'd finally grown up enough to understand that real adult relationships require forgiveness, compromise, and accepting that people aren't perfect. Boy, was I completely wrong about his intentions. Turns out he'd spent weeks playing detective with my personal life, going through old messages, even tracking down and contacting some of my former